I'm about to eat at fast food restaurants I've never been to for 4 days.
It's 2026! Happy New Year, girlies! Let's replay that part without the sound effect. Embarrassing. Painful to watch, right? I'm so excited about the new year. Girlies, how are we feeling? Sarah Paulson, how are you feeling, girl?
Oh, God.
So same old, okay, that's great. Edward, how are you feeling? Or what are you smelling, actually? Bella's Pit? She should have used secret deodorant, not sponsored. Bella, you stink. I don't like the aluminum. I know we are all feeling different types of ways, but we have a big week ahead of us. So let's just change the vibe with a bend and snap. Okay, you ready? We bend and snap. Works every time. I guess I'm still gonna be a walking stereotype in 2026. That's okay. You know, most people's New Year's resolution is to eat less fast food, right? Mine is to eat more. More. Give me the grease, give me the grime, you know? But also give me a Pepsid AC for dessert, because I'm gonna need that as well. So I decided that because we're in a new chapter, it was time for me to try some new fast food restaurants that I've never had before. Because honestly, guys, how many times have I reviewed Taco Bell? Too many. How much processed seasoned beef is still floating through me? A lot. Buckets and buckets of it. Oh, it's really bonding with the microplastics. I think it's turning me full cyborg.
I'm loving it.
Ronald! Throughout the next 4 days, we are going to 8 fast food restaurants I've never had. That's 2 meals a day, brunch and dinner. Of course, I'm gonna try multiple items from each menu, and I'm gonna give you my brutally honest opinion, like always. Like, for example, we are going to a place called Dave's Hot Chicken. I don't know who Dave is. He might be a very lovely man. He might drive a Honda truck and have a big rustic beard, and he might have massive swollen pecs. But I won't let any of that distract me or enchant me, honestly. I'm gonna be focused, and if I need to drag Dave, I will. And Dave might like that. Who knows what he's into. Give me your beer, Dave. We're going for a walk. We are also going to Jason's Deli, Freddy's Frozen Custard. My God, there's so many men. Men. Oh my goodness, men! The whole video is gonna be in a man cave. I'm out of breath from that. Okay. You know, 2026, we're gonna work out. I think my body's like, please start now. Also, we are eating at Bojangles, Talkin' Tacos, Slim Chickens, Fazoli's, what'd you call me? And Fat Burger. I would say that's what they call all of this, but they don't. They call this a Whopper. Ow. Now, like I've said 10 times already, I have not been to these places, so I don't know how the locations are. If they feel safe, I'll film inside. If they feel shady, I'm gonna film in my car with the doors locked and my walls up, emotionally. Never let them see you cry. Never! Sometimes I'm like, who is talking through me? Because I don't think it's me. I think I'm living proof that the multiverse exists. You know what I mean? Anyways, girlies, this is gonna be such a fun video. Give it a big thumbs up if you're enjoying it. It is the easiest way to support little old me in my whole career, and it's the start of the new year. Be a good person for once. Also subscribe, I make food content. Fast food, hotel food, cruise food. It's a great time, and also Regina is here, and she's beautiful. You are, I really meant that. I did, even with those big eyes. You are a unique type of pretty, you know? Anyways, let's go. The first place is a surprise that you're gonna find out in about 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, oh. Sorry, I had to stop the countdown. I had to serve. Day 1, we are in front of Talking Tacos. This is where we're having our first meal. And I can already hear them talking. They're getting so loud. Okay, there's someone watching from their car. We're gonna act like a normal human being for once. The most basic Lima. I'm really excited. I've always heard about this place. I've always wanted to try it. I heard they put Takis on everything, and that intimidates me, but it also excites me. Oh, I thought someone was gonna park here. And I wore my chancletas, first of all, because I wanted to show off my callous feet, but I also just wanted to say the word chancleta, because we're at a Latina establishment, and that's one of the only Spanish words I know, chancleta, even though I'm half Cuban.
A lot of you don't know this, but I have a stutter and I get nervous to talk talk to people sometimes. So the fact I'm gonna have to talk to tacos is like next level for me. And I'm kind of scared, but you know, this year is all about facing our fears, right? Another resolution. This is the inside of Talkin' Tacos. Girlies, I'm obsessed with the decor, okay? It's giving Coco, it's giving Mama Coco. She was the best part of Coco, honestly. The sequel is gonna be horrible without her. She was everything to me. It's just all super bright and vibrant, and the energy was popping. I was living for it, sis. And we are in 2026, so the future is officially here. That means we now order food on tablets. Siri is the best waitress. The menu's actually very big. They have all the classics like tacos, burritos, all that good stuff, but they also have specialty items like birria ramen. I had to get that, of course. And I also got the taco trio. I chose a chicken achiote taco, a bang bang shrimp taco, and of course a birria taco. And then for dessert, I got the tahine chamoy gummies, and I also got a Mexican cola to wash it all down into my gut and out the butt. Oh my god, I'm sorry. I just came up with that. Wow. So this is the food I got. As you can see, we have the birria ramen. It looks great. We have the 3 tacos, some consomme with the birria taco, and the chamoy gummies. Ooh.
I'm gonna start with the birria ramen because I'm just so excited for it. Now it looks like it's just floating in consomme. I thought it was gonna be in a consomme flavored ramen broth, if that makes sense, but I guess not. That's fine. It's just a lot of consomme. Let's see how it tastes. It also has birria meat, onions, noodles, and cilantro. Oh my god. Come on. I laughed because I already know that I'm gonna add footsteps to that in the future. See my mind. Food critic, editor, world-renowned YouTuber. I'm so multifaceted, and I got birria on my glasses. That really is such a gluttonous problem, isn't it? Oh, my mic just got stuck to the table because there's a magnet on the back of it and this table's metal. This is incredible. This is incredible. I'm shook. I'm kind of surprised that it works so well. I mean, I knew it was gonna be good. It's birria, but it's really good. First of all, they gave me some chopsticks for my authentic ramen, of course, but I don't know how to use them, so that is a whole tree wasted. I feel bad. But the meat, oh. Mama, it is tender. It has so much flavor. I guess the meat kind of is the consomme. They have the same flavor, right? Overall, it has this strong cumin, like sweet cinnamon flavor to it that's very warm, perfect for the holidays, even though they're over. Bye, have a great day. Thank you for saying hi. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. It was nice meeting you. Bye. Girlies, I'm a social butterfly. I met them before ordering. They're viewers, actually, and they were so sweet, so I had to say goodbye. They were leaving. Anyways, it's very beefy, but not in a greasy, that kind of way, in a very rich, kind of hearty way. Now, the noodles, to me, honestly, did not soak up that much of the flavor. They actually taste more bland than they do in other ramens, but it does not matter. You know why? Because the broth is that good. So I don't want to hear any complaining from you. We're at Talking Tacos. We've been wanting to come here for years. I took the morning off of work for this, and I forgot to water my plants. And now this is how you act. Ungrateful brat. I should have focused on my career instead of you. I'm sorry. I didn't mean that. I did. It is just truly fantastic. I'm gonna give it a very strong 9 out of 10. By the way, I did get a Mexican cola. I've never had Mexican cola, but I'm assuming in Cuba we call it Hola Cola. I've never been to Cuba. It is called Jarritos. This is the first non-diet Coke I've had in probably years. So let's see. Oh my god, I feel so bad. In my opinion, it's not as good as American Cola. I'm just being honest, girlies. It tastes like cola, but like the sparkling water version. It's like less flavorful. Now, I'm saying this out of an uncultured swine's perspective, and I probably don't know what I'm talking about, so don't take me seriously. But I just find it to be a little weak compared, but it's got a nice fizz. It kind of bubbled on my uvula. 5 out of 10, not terrible, but I wouldn't get it. Oh, wait, you know what it tastes like? It tastes like soda mixed with those candies. It was these candies from like the 1920s, and they are these hard little colorful discs, and my mom loved them, and she bought them for us once, and I was like, this is what you ate back in the day? Flavorful concrete, mama? So it kind of tastes like that a little bit for some reason, but also cola. Now we got the 3 tacos. I'm so hyped to move. Okay, so let's just try the birria first, because I kind of know what it's gonna taste like, because I had the birria in the ramen. Let's dip into the consomme. Oh my god, chicken. Oh, that was incredible. Oh my god, the birria is stuck in my esophagus. Stay there, honestly, for a bit. I want to savor this. That is even better than the ramen. You know why? The cheese elevates the birria. I think it's called queso fresca. No. Queso fundito. No, queso blanco. One of those. Wow, I really do know Spanish only when it comes to food. That's crazy. The cheese makes it saltier and richer, and it really adds something so special. The corn tortilla is crispy yet soggy at the same time. I don't know what kind of science they got going on to make that happen, but it was incredible. Oh, birria burp. The consomme tasted just like the consomme from the ramen. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. That's a full slay. Wow. Okay, next up we have the chicken taco. I think it's called chicken achi. I forget. Achu. Bless me. Chicken achiacho, maybe? It seems to have some sort of a green, creamy salsa, pickled onions, crumbled up cheese, and chicken. Hey, how y'all doing? Oh, it decided to talk. Girl, I don't know if you heard, but the Bang Bang Shrimp has been talking about you in a very rude way. I think she's really jealous of your chicken shreds. But like, I don't get it. Like, we've always been so close, and she's always been such a girl's girl, you know? Like, she's always supported me. Okay, you know what? I shouldn't have brought it up. I don't want to hear about your drama. I really don't care. I don't care. Ow! Stop it! Quiet down. You know, if Gilmore Girls was a taco, it would be Talkin' Taco, that's for sure. But both the birria items have been so amazing. This chicken one just really feels like an afterthought. The chicken itself tastes like dark meat rotisserie chicken with too much salt on it and nothing else. It's very basic. And then the sauce to me tastes like Caesar dressing. So it's kind of giving like Caesar chicken wrap, but just like in a taco. And I love chicken Caesar wraps, but I only love them when I'm trying to be a healthy girly. When I'm trying to get some grease in, that's not the flavor I'm looking for. Also, the pickled onions add a bit of tartness, but some more saltiness too. It's overall very salty and not that flavorful. And I am disappointed. I am in the depths of despair, honestly. You know, I should have known the moment I talked to that taco and she was truly so annoying, I should have ran. I should have grabbed my birria broth and just ran. And it would be spilling everywhere, but guess what? I would catch it with my mouth. I'm gonna have to give that, a 3 out of 10. Really, I did not enjoy it. Okay, now we have the Bang Bang Shrimp Taco. We have little fried shrimps, and then it has lettuce, cilantro, pickled onions again, and an orange sauce. So oh my god. Bang Bang Shrimp. More like, dang Flabbert, that's really good. My daddy's named Bill Ray. My name is Miles Irish. That is incredible. I'm not even a big shrimp person. I just feel like they've been brined in the ocean for too long, typically, but these taste really good. They taste like they've been dipped into a bloomin' onion, into that same batter. It has that same kind of slightly spicy kick to it. It's a very thin breading. It's very crispy. And the shrimp itself is perfectly cooked. It's not rubbery. And it's overall just very flavorful. I love the lettuce here. It really adds a burst of freshness. And this Bang Bang sauce is the mother I never had. The sister I always wanted, you know? It just tastes like a really tangy, spicy mayo, and that really works with the shrimp so well. I'm gonna give that one a 10 out of 10 too. So almost everything slayed besides the chicken, the gobbler. You know, you should have shown up at Thanksgiving. I know you're not a turkey, but guess what? You still should have showed up. You should have tried. What are you even talking about? I don't know. Stop talking. Last but not least, we have the chamoy watermelon gummies. They have chamoy and Tajín. This is a very popular burp in Mexico. I haven't had chamoy stuff that much throughout my life, so I'm super hyped about this. And I gotta say, these gummies look very like homemade, if that makes sense. I thought they would just open up a bag of Sour Patch watermelon gummies and just toss it in and say, I did not know that the metal would be that loud. Oh my god. But no, they said we are going to melt down the sugar. We're gonna get the molds. We are gonna go to Charlie's Chocolate Factory. And I just think that's very commendable. So let's get one that has a lot of Tajín on it. Look at that. You're green. I am. This is why we're expanding our horizons. This is why we're trying new places. One more, and I'm saving the rest. I don't want a stomachache, but this might be the best candy this Latina has ever had. In the words of Selena Gomez, Taki Taki. I can't even describe it, but I have to because it's my job to. The watermelon candy itself is chewy, very chewy, but not in an unsatisfying way. It's chewy in a very fun way. Like, I want to keep chewing it. I want to taste this for as long as I possibly can. And it has such a strong, perfect watermelon flavor, not too sweet. And then the tahini with the chamoy, it's so sour. It's like pickle juice, and the chamoy is a tiny bit spicy. It has that chili powder, limey flavor, which makes it even more sour. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Okay. This is not sponsored, but some ladies just gave me some dietary supplements. Oh, I get it. They saw me and they said, he needs it, mama. They're 3 energy pouches, dietary supplement thingies. Very nice. Oh, perfect. Thank you so much. It's so nice. She gave me a lot more. I'm gonna give the gummies a 10 out of 10. What a fantastic start to the week and the year. Hi, girlies. So it's time for dinner. Come get yourself or yo. We're at Bojangles. Could you tell? It's right there. It just says Bo. So for people that don't know what Bo is, they're gonna be like, who is that? Who's Bo? My cousin's name is Bo. He lives in Kentucky. But guys, I'm really embarrassed right now. I don't want you to be mad at me. I realized that I'm starting this year off as an idiot sandwich. After filming lunch, I was like, what should I have for dinner? Oh, Bojangles sounds good. And then I got a flashback like Raven. I was like, I can see the future, but also I'm seeing the past right now. And I remembered that I have eaten at Bojangles, girlies. I've eaten there once, almost 2 years ago. They didn't have one near me, now they do. I drove a long time to get there. It was a whole thing. So I'm so sorry. If I had known, I would not have added it to this video, but I'm still gonna eat here because I got my hopes up for it. I got excited about it. And I have to give Mamacita what she wants. Now the good news is I don't remember what any of it tastes like, so it's gonna kind of be new to me. I just hope you still love me, and I am 100% sure I've never eaten at any of the other restaurants. There's a leaf flying my way, but like really intensely. It stopped now, but honestly it felt kind of threatening, so I'm gonna stand over here just in case. I'm excited, and I hope that we can still enjoy this meal as a family. No drama tonight, please.
So this is what the inside of Bojangles looks like. I kept it quick because the employees kept waving at the camera, and they were really nice, but I wasn't sure if I should like wave back. I felt very awkward.
This angle. Oh God! Girlies, the inside of Bojangles was pretty packed, so I have decided to eat in my car and do a drive-through moment. Now, I have not done a drive-through in a while. You guys know it always makes me nervous with my stutter, but we are accepting our stutter and we are embracing it, but we're also gonna try to use the techniques at the same time, which really confuses my brain, but I'm getting through it, so let's try this out. Go. Go. Thank you. Ah, the sun is so bright. Mother Nature was like, sabotage him now. She can't get me. It's a very slim drive-through. It's like the slim chickens we're gonna eat at. I feel like I'm gonna scratch up a tire for sure. Like it's gonna happen. I'm accepting it already. The curbs are hugging me and it feels kind of comforting. Oh, there's sauces. Oh, I salivated. I'm nervous, but I'm so excited to talk. Wow, the opportunity. I'm honored. Okay.
Hi, we're gonna Bojangles.
Yes, can I please get a, number 10.
For your side and drink.
Fries and a Diet Coke. And then can I also get a side of mac and cheese?
For your sausage.
Can I get the ranch and buffalo?
Yes, ma'am.
And then can I also get a peach cobbler, and that's all?
Okay, name for the order?
Timmy. Perfect, thank you. I did it. Ah, the sun is back. Hello, how are you? Perfect, thank you. Have a great night. What a surprise for that man when I pulled up and I was not a ma'am. I was in fact a man. You know, guys, I'm so used to it. Everyone thinks that I'm a ma'am, a stuttering ma'am in the drive-thru, right? And it's because of my high-pitched voice. I sound like an opera singer, but just like the talking version. I've decided recently I'm gonna leave in all of my stutters, at least like when I'm talking to people, I'm gonna leave those in. I'm not gonna edit them out because I wanna be a role model for all the little stutterers out there. All the little stutterers, cheer right now. Oh, they're stuck, just like me. It's fine. It's who we are. We need to accept it, and I really want to use my platform as a Hollywood celebrity. And now that I'm accepting it more, I feel like I've opened up Pandora's box, so I'm like stuttering more. It's hard to explain, but I'm so excited. Now I gotta say these sides are tiny. And this is the peach cobbler, so it's a whole morsel. Oh, it smells so good. Oh my goodness, look at that. Wow. And then the mac and cheese, let's see that. Oh, okay, has little crusty things on top. We love that. That means that it's baked in a casserole dish probably. And anything baked in a casserole dish automatically tastes better. I feel like I'm spitting a lot, I swear. Okay, we're good. Do I have a fork? I do! Oh, they didn't forget. There's always someone looking out for me. The Bojangles employee. And then we got the main meal. Gorgeous, and they did not forget my biscuit. I'm so happy. So we got the tendies, we got the biscuit, and we got the fries. Let's first try the biscuit. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. Oh, look how big that is. I feel like it's thicker and denser than other biscuits. I think it looked like I enjoyed that more than I did. It was good. It was good. I liked it. I'm just really hungry. And when I'm hungry, I could be chewing gravel and I'd be like, girl, the flavor. Oh my God, the texture. It's so crunchy. That biscuit was good. It had a fantastic texture, I gotta say. Very fluffy, a lot less dry than other fast food biscuits. I mean, it's still dry, it's a biscuit. Of course, it's gonna have a little bit of Sahara essence in there, but it was kind of cakey too. And the outside was very golden brown and crispy. Loved that. My one complaint is that the butter coating on the outside tasted kind of like, I can't believe it's not butter. Let me translate that from French. I cannot believe this is not butter. It kind of tastes like butter replacement. It tastes like, it tastes like movie theater butter. And I mean that as the biggest diss in the world. I think movie theater butter honestly tastes like plastic nectar. Like, but it was salty. I just think like a real, maybe honey butter would really take it to the next level, honey. Next up, let's try the fries. Let's open up the ranch. I love that it's in a cup. That probably means they make it fresh. Yes, yes. This valley is not hidden. This valley is gaping. It's like, look over here. Okay, let me stop. I keep making myself laugh. Timmy, focus. Let's first try the fries without ranch and then with. Oh my. Wow. You know, I know the people of Idaho are proud of their potatoes. I know that when they see people enjoying them, they're like, my life's work, my purpose, it mattered. But I don't think they ever thought their potatoes could get to this level. They're probably throwing an Idahoan party. They're like tossing potato confetti, which is just hash browns. Right. They're crispy and they're simple, but there's a seasoning blend on them that is unlike any other fry seasoning blend I've ever had. They're not giving Checkers. They're not giving Five Guys. They are giving, they honestly kind of taste like a chicken tender themselves. They have that slight sweetness that like a Popeyes tender has, but on the fry. And there's also a slight Cajun flavor, but it's more light. It's almost indescribable. And I'm just grateful to be here on this planet at the same time as these fries. That's how good they are. I have to give them a 10 out of 10. Oh, and the ranch. I was so right about the valley just saying, come and get it. Super creamy, super fresh. It tastes like Denny's ranch. Very salty too. Mac and cheese now. I feel so bad. The people of Idaho have to cancel their party. This is the party pooper. Blame her. It's not good. I keep eating it, but it's not good. I love processed mac and cheese, I really do. I love KFC's, I love Popeyes. They all have this factory flavor that is oh so delicious. And this one has that flavor, but it's like watered down. It's like really weak. It's a very light processed mac and cheese taste. And I need that flavor to like punch, you know, with its robot arm. Also, the cheese on top is like stale and chunky and it's not really crispy. Ah! A noodle fell between the seat and whatever this block is. Ah! Oh my God, let me try to get it out. Wait, oh, it's all over my seatbelt. The buckle. I have an ooey gooey buckle. It's jammed even more down there. We have a squish noodle like this. You know, I guess the cockroaches in here are gonna have a really good night tonight. They're like, boys, tonight we feast. Yeah, it's just not it. I have to give it, oh my goodness, a 4 out of 10. Now, speaking of people calling me ma'am, the other day I had to make a phone call. It was for like a medical thing and she was asking me for my name so she could look me up in the system. So I was saying Timothy. And then she was like, okay, can I have your name again? And I was like, why is she asking me twice? So I was like, Timothy. And then she was like, okay, but can I have your name? And I said, Timothy. What do you want from me? And then she was like, no, I need your name. And I was like, it's Timothy. And then she was like, you're the patient? And I was like, yes, I am. I think she thought that I was Timothy's wife. Girlies, a lot of you know I'm married to the most beautiful woman I've ever seen named Tammy, and she loves me even with my voice. She's like, oh, you know, the fact it's so high pitched just makes my ears ring. It gets me even more excited. And it's so sweet, but she would never make a phone call for me. She's not helpful like that. She would just say, you do it yourself. I'm feeding the pigs. Anyways, next up we got the actual chicken tendies. I do remember loving these. I don't know what they taste like, but I remember being shook by them. Let's see what they're getting. Oh. I'm so glad that I forgot that I ate here. I gotta say, am I gonna go there? Am I gonna say it? I think these might be the best fast food tenders. That's crazy to say. I love Popeyes, I really do. But I think these ones have me even more gooped than Gwyneth. The tenders themselves are so juicy. They taste so freshly fried. And I can taste like saltiness coming from within, which makes me think they have been brined or marinated. And now the breading itself is so crunchy, but it's different. It's not just all crunch. There's some cakiness in there in the best way possible. And I can really taste the seasonings within. They do have that slight sweetness that Popeyes chicken tenders have, but I think they have more seasonings in general, more of a real Cajun flavor to them. And dipped into the ranch, just remarkable. Beautiful in every way, like Mary Poppins. No, wait, she was practically perfect in every way. You know what's delicious? I don't know why, but her purse to me has always been so delicious. Like, I want to eat her purse. You know what I mean? Like, that is one of my delicious moments. Me and my sister always talk about how we have delicious moments in our childhood, mostly from like movies and stuff. And it's typically things that aren't edible, like Mary Poppins' purse or her umbrella, the little parrot. I just want to gnaw on that. I really do. If you have a delicious moment from an old movie, let me know, girl. I'm gonna give those tenders a 10 out of 10. Incredible. Last but not least, we have the peach cobbler. Is it just me, or is this a biscuit with peaches on top? That's what it looks like. It is! And with cinnamon and sugar and icing. Honestly, that sounds amazing. I don't need like a real cobbler. I really don't. Leave me alone. Sometimes food is so good that I don't want to talk afterwards. I just want to exist in the moment, but I'm a professional and I will tell you exactly what I think. That is one of the best fast food desserts I've ever had. I know I sound very hyperbolic during this meal, but oh. The biscuit somehow got fluffier, I think just from soaking with the peaches. And I actually really like that fake butter flavor here because it really added a strong saltiness to balance out all that sweetness. It kind of gave it like a salted caramel vibe, but instead of caramel, it's a peach, which is much healthier. It tasted really fresh, not like canned peach topping. And then the icing tasted like a packet from a box of toaster strudels. And I think that's beautiful. So 10 out of 10, again, wow. Bojangles 8. The first day, honestly, overall kind of 8. So we have 3 days left. Stay tuned, girlies. Oh goodness. I was about to sneeze, but I thought to myself, what if I jump and sneeze at the same time? I've never done that. That sounds quite innovative. I don't think anyone's ever done that throughout human history. So I was about to do it, and then I think that my sneeze got scared of the jump. And nothing came out, now I'm all clogged. For lunch, we're going to Jason's Deli. I've never been here before. I've only been to McAllister's Deli, Panera Bread's Deli, their bakery. Same thing, meats and breads and cheeses. It's a charcuterie board at the end of the day. That's what all these restaurants are. And I'm really excited. I love delis, I love sandwiches, and I'm really craving something fresh because last night was rough. I have to be honest. I don't get upset stomachs often because I'm so used to eating gutter trash every day of my life, but I literally almost sharded multiple times, which would just be diarrhea. Luckily, I did not. I just felt really, really icky in my belly for like 5 hours last night. I had a heating pad right on Mamacita. And the Pepcid AC literally did nothing, actually. For the first time, it let me down, and I might switch to Tums. The good news is I digested everything, and I expelled it. And I feel perfect now. We are on top of a garage, because that's where Jason's Deli resides. It's underneath a garage. We are currently on top of Jason's man cave. God, it stinks. It's musty out here. Let's go eat.
So this is the logo. It just says J. It could mean Jason's Deli or JoJo Siwa's cruise, which I may or may not be going on in a few months. What? I didn't say that. That's a spoiler. Timmy, stop it. And this is the inside. As you can see, it's typical deli vibes, you know. They also do have a full salad bar, which shook me. I love salad bars, and I was not expecting this, girlies. I didn't even wear my makeup or anything. But this is the menu. Pause if you'd like. So anyways, I got this Chipotle chicken panini. It came with chips and salsa. I also got the salad bar, so it's a customized salad made by little old me. I also got a cup of chili and a Texas cake.
Girlies, I had no clue this was gonna come with salsa and chips. I had no clue I was at a Fiesta Salsa Quinceañera. So I'm super hyped to try it. Let's see how it tastes. Jason. What should I say? Eso. Papi. That salsa is really fresh, like strangely fresh. It tastes like Jason just blended it in the back. It tastes like jalapeno, oh yeah, garlic, Edward repellent. It's very acidic, very sour, and it really does taste authentic. It's so good. Now the chips are not good. They're just dried up, and I will never understand why some corn is blue. Like, make it make sense. We got some Smurf chips over here. Those corns are from Pandora. Like the corns on your feet? No, the corn, the blue corn. But the salsa's a 10 out of 10. Now let's try the soup before it gets cold, okay? I got the chili. Okay. It's not bad, but is it good? Of course not. I think it's strange that Jason makes such authentic salsa and such mediocre chili. What is going on, probecito? The broth itself is very flavorful. It really does have a classic chili flavor, tons of chili powder, some cumin. It actually honestly kind of tastes like how an armpit smells, but like I mean that as a compliment. And Jason knows all about that with his musty man cave. And the beans taste pretty good. I think my main issue is the meat. You know what it tastes like? It tastes like meat from a gas station burger crumbled up. And I find that really upsetting. I'm gonna have to give it a 4 out of 10. Could be so much better. Now quickly, I have to get something off my chest. You guys know when something is bothering me in my private life, if I don't tell you about it, I feel like I'm hiding something I need to vent. So quickly, if you don't care about this part, whatever, skip it. But I've been going through it with the healthcare system, girlies. A lot of you know I have a thyroid condition, hyperthyroidism. No, Peppo the pig. And my doctor upped my medication because my thyroid's getting better, but it's not perfect yet. So I got a new prescription. My doctor apparently sent it to the pharmacy. So I waited a couple days. I went to the pharmacy to pick it up. It was never sent. So I went straight to my doctor's office because if I try to call them, it's a call center and I can't actually get to them. So I was like, I'm gonna go speak to my doctor right now. And I just went and I was like, hi, yeah, I don't think it was sent. So they sent it again. And I got the notification that it went through. They were gonna fill it up soon. It was like out of stock or something. So I was checking it daily and all of a sudden my prescription disappeared from the system. So I was like, oh, maybe they filled it up and that's why it's out of the system. So I went to pick it up again. They were like, oh no. Oh, look at your big thyroid. Oh, you need this, don't you? They didn't say that, but they were thinking it. And they were like, this is the capsule version of the medication. It's not covered. It's gonna be $300. And actually, we don't even have it in stock. And we don't care about you. Leave. So now I have to go back to my doctor's office Monday, because today's a Saturday, it's closed. And I have to be like, oh yeah, can I have the non-capsule version? Can you send it again? It has just been a roller coaster. And before that, trying to get my labs done, I had to go to 2 different places, 3 different times. I feel like I'm going crazy. I guess the world just wants my neck to get thicker than a tree trunk. And if it does, I'll accept myself. But anyways, I feel so much better now. Let's focus again. Oh, get out of my way, BO. Let's keep eating. So this is the salad bar, guys. I haven't seen a fully stocked salad bar like that since back in the day at Sweet Tomato. Do you remember Sweet Tomato? It was incredible. It was a salad buffet. They had the sweetest tomatoes and I would feast when I went there. Just absolutely go in. I would make a mess. There was salad flying everywhere, but all the locations closed besides one in Arizona and I'm not going to travel to the desert just to find the one oasis, Sweet Tomatoes. I got croutons, shredded white cheese. I think it was like a white cheddar. I also got yellow cheddar as well. Pickles, sunflower seeds, bacon, and ranch. To me, that sounds like a nice side salad, doesn't it? So let's see. I got the chills. I got the chills. I got the chills on my nostril. I haven't felt that kind of joy in years, at least not since father was home. When the oranges were blossoming on the trees and we were having fresh fruit every day, what a treat. Mommy always told us, girls, be strong, your father will come home soon. And we just keep the faith in knowing that. But the fevers are getting stronger. My forehead is getting hotter. Amy tried to fry an egg on it the other day. It kind of worked. But the good news is, Jo just sold her book for $5 whole and she also sold her hair for 1 penny. No one wanted it. It was dry. Oh, I'm sorry, guys. Beth from Little Women just possessed me. She's so crazy. You can't take her anywhere. You literally can't. She's in hell. That salad transported me, literally and figuratively, to a time when life was more simple, when I had a normal thyroid, when Sweet Tomatoes was opened. It tastes just like it. It's incredible. And I think it all has to do with the ranch. This is some homemade ranch. This is salty. This is creamy. This is rich. And it has such a strong garlic flavor. It's really intense, actually. It is perfection. And all the toppings tasted so fresh. All the cheeses were salty, and the croutons had a very strong Italian seasoning to them. The perfect salad bar salad. I could not be more happy. This truly lifted me up, just like Josh Groban. No, he was raised up. Did he drink a Red Bull? 10 out of 10, perfection. Okay, now we have this Chipotle chicken avocado panini. I don't know why, but the word panini is so delicious. It makes me think of a squished grilled sandwich. And that's exactly what it is. It has grilled chicken avocado, lemon crema, pepper jack, chipotle aioli, pickled red onions, talera bread. Who's that? I'm disappointed. Oh God, I want a good sandwich real bad. I will say I like the bread. The bread is the shining star. Miss Talera ate that up. The chicken itself tastes like Tyson grilled chicken strips, but to be fair, so does Panera's chicken. It is what it is. I think that these delis are like, girl, you think we're gonna roast the whole chicken? We're too busy carving up lunch meat. We can't do it all. Your expectations are insane. Manage them. Okay, God, don't come for me. So it's very basic processed chicken. There's a lot of peppers, that's for sure. And I do taste the lemon crema, which honestly just kind of tastes like cream cheese. I don't mind that. And I taste the avocado. But the goop is, I don't taste any chipotle flavor. And without the chipotle flavor, it just kind of tastes like a bland fajita in bread. That's what it tastes like, a fajita in bread. I feel like I'm at Chili's and my skillet is sizzling so loud. I think that the peppers are the main star, which is not a good thing when it comes to a sandwich. Like, I don't want that flavor in bread. I don't know. It doesn't work for me. And overall, it's kind of mushy. I just didn't taste any chipotle flavor whatsoever. So I'm gonna have to give that a 3 out of 10. Listen, I love the salad bar, but everything else has been slightly disappointing. Last but not least, we got the Texas chocolate cake. Okay, this is it. So it looks like chocolate cake with frosting and pecans. So I guess the people of Texas eat this. Let's see how it is. This is my Minnie Mouse recipe. Oh, my tooth. I actually do think it's quite nice. You know, it kind of tastes like a chocolate and vanilla cake mixed together. It's almost kind of giving like creamy cocoa powder vibes, almost like hot chocolate as a cake. That's interesting to me. The frosting is very sweet, but it's in a very thin layer, and the pecans add a little bit of a crunch. So I am happy with it. It is dry, but at the same time, it's very dense, so it's kind of fun to chew through the sand. I'm gonna give that a nice 7 out of 10, you know? So overall, Jason's Deli was okay. I would definitely come back for the salad bar, but that's probably it.
Girlies, I feel so bad. Right after I finished filming, I think the manager came up to me and he was so nice and he was like, "What did you think?" And I was like, I love the salad. I was like, the ranch is on point. And he was like, "It's made in house." I was like, I knew it. It tasted like that. And then he gave me this thing and he was just so nice. And I felt bad that I dragged most of the food and I didn't tell him I dragged it. Because he was a very nice man. I'm gonna say, I didn't like most of it, sir. No. So I just talked about the things that I liked. Mama is full. She's going back to the garage. And I'll see you for dinner. For our day 2 dinner, we are going to Freddy's Steak Burgers. It's a burger with a huge steak on it. Also, they have a big concrete ice cream cone on the side of the building. They probably got it at TJ Maxx and just glued it there. Oh, and who's this nice, handsome man? Is that Freddy himself? Oh, sir. Love the hat, love the smile, love the energy. You are serving, papi. And the inside of this place is like an old diner. It's so vintage. It's so fun. The wall says grillin', scoopin', rockin', Camp Rock. And this is the menu. You can pause if you'd like. They have burgers, custards, and different things. And of course, they have custard to go if you want a pint of it. So this is what I got. I got some onion rings, a Freddy burger, a chili cheese dog, a soda pop, and a strawberry concrete shake thingy.
Oh my God, girlies, I'm about to do the mashed potato. Pop it, lock it. That's the mashed potato, right? Okay, I'm loving the vibe of this place. We'll talk about that in a second. I need to try my custard first though, because it's gonna melt. Wow, it's heavy. Just like my tit. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I got the strawberry creamsicle something, and there's like different variants you can get. There's like a sundae version. I personally got the concrete version. That's literally what it's called, and I've never had concrete before. I was like, you know, I've digested a lot. I need a new challenge, concrete. So I'm super hyped. It seems to have like some graham cracker crumbs on top. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh, Fred. Oh. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. You know, when I look at a sidewalk, I always think to myself, it's something I can step on, right? But I never think to myself, that could be delicious. That could be scrumdiddlyumptious. You know, that's what people said in the 60s. Have you seen Mary Poppins? But now I'm gonna be like, just trying to eat up all the different pathways. That is fantastic. The custard itself is very ice cream-like, but it's definitely more thick and more rich and more heavy. It has a classic vanilla flavor on the bottom, and the strawberry portion of it tastes really fresh. You know how some strawberry ice cream has such a fake extract flavor to it? Not this. This tastes like they blended strawberries right into the chalkboard. I'm gonna stop with the concrete jokes. I know it's ice cream.
Is everything okay over here?
Oh, it's all great so far, and this is delicious.
Yes.
I love it.
You don't have to be Timmy Tomato, do you?
Yes, I'm Timmy State. Yes. Oh, are you watching?
I watched all your crazy slime videos. Now you're
Wait, which ones?
like the slime videos and stuff.
Oh my god, that's so embarrassing.
And like you.
I blocked all that out because it was so nasty.
I heard your voice, and I like a part of me like woke it. I literally like snapped.
You started levitating.
No, literally back to 2012. I was like, whoa. Glad you're trying Freddy's. Enjoy. Let us
Oh my god, thank you so much. It is so good so far.
Enjoy.
Thank you. One of the Freddy's employees recognized me. I feel so welcomed here. That was so kind. I was so awkward, but it was wonderful at the same time. You know, sometimes being a celebrity is kind of hard. And people think it's all easy breezy, beautiful cover girl. But to be honest, being in the spotlight really affects everything, right? But I wouldn't trade it for the world because I get to talk to wonderful people like that. I think I was born for the big lights on the big screen. Okay, I'm gonna stop. I'm sorry. So yeah, fantastic. And the graham cracker crumbs added a great crunch. 10 out of 10. This place reminds me of Five Guys. But like if the Five Guys were put in a time capsule and sent back to the past. Girlies, I just had a epiphany. What if the Five Guys are Freddy, this nice man staring at me, who's made out of cardboard, concrete cardboard? We could build a house. And also Jason, the Latina. And then Dave, the big man with the big beard. Who else we got? Who else we got? Who else we got? We need 5. We'll figure it out. Next up, let's try the onion rings. I did get 2 sauces. We have the famous fry sauce and we have jalapeno fry sauce. They just have them sitting out like it's ketchup. The generosity, like, you know, usually when it's like cups of dip, they only give you 1 or 2, but I could literally take 200 of them if I wanted to, and they would probably kick me out and say, you are wasting our money and our income. Ooh, the fry sauce is giving kind of like Chick-fil-A looking sauce. Interesting. And the jalapeno fry sauce looks just like the other fry sauce. Let's first try the onion ring by itself and then with the sauces. Okay. Normal sauce. Jalapeno. Okay. I didn't get any napkins. The onion rings themselves are good. Not great. They are quite greasy, but the good news is they don't taste greasy. So, you know, if you can't taste it, it doesn't exist, right? Just like air. 0 taste. Therefore, oxygen, it's not real. They are quite crispy and they do have a very nice kind of fair food texture to them. Now the flavor's salty. They do have an onion ring classic flavor, but they're missing that classic bit of sweetness that most onion rings have that I personally really enjoy. I think they're just a little too much on the salty side, but the sauces really do help because this main sauce is sweet and it does kind of taste like Chick-fil-A sauce mixed with Burger King zesty sauce. And that's a good combination. Surprisingly, who would have thought cows and chickens coexisting? That sounds like madness. So I'm gonna give the onion rings a nice 5.8 out of 10. Not bad. Now let's try the chili cheese dog. I'm nervous. Oh my goodness. So we have a toasted bun, a lot of chili, a lot of cheese, fresh onions. She was like, do you want onions? I said, does the Grinch eat an onion? Yes, exactly. I would like an onion as well. Okay, Mama, I think I found one of the other Five Guys. We got Joe. He's sloppy. You know, I talked to his ex-wife. She was like, he's the messiest man I ever did meet. There's meat sauces all over the walls. What in the world? Who did I marry? You know what I mean? This tastes more like a sloppy Joe mix than chili. And I kind of like it, to be honest. It kind of works. It's very sweet. It has like a mustardy flavor to it. The beef does taste real, so that's good. Jason, learn. Yes, sir. My choncoleta has more beef flavor than your chili. And then the hot dog itself has a perfect snap to it. It is a thin hot dog. It's kind of like a pencil hot dog. And the bun really does have like a grilled cheese flavor to it because it's buttery and toasty. So that's great. Perfect amount of cheese, nice fresh onions. I really liked it. It was giving more sloppy Joe dog than chili cheese dog. So I'm gonna give it a nice strong 7.8 out of 10. I'm getting kind of crazy with the scores today. I'm kind of getting more specific. Mama's educating herself. Oh, I'm having the best time here. I really am. I feel like we are the cast of Grease. Just middle-aged people in a diner getting burgers and shakes. Remember that scene when Danny's friend, like the one that's kind of like a bad boy, he's like eating a burger and he takes a huge bite out of it. Oh my God, it gives me the chills thinking about it. That scene is always so delicious to me. And then Rizzo, who's like 65 years old. Anyways, let's try the burger. I'm so excited. So this is definitely a smash burger. Freddie, my goodness, your cardboard cutout was just staring at me and made me nervous. I burp when I get nervous. It's a smash burger for sure because you can see the crispy edges. There's 2 patties, onions, cheese, pickles, mustard. Oh, this sounds really good. I'm ready. Oh my God. Oh my. Oh, Fred, he's smiling at me. I'm nervous. I'm not joking, girlies. I think that might be the best fast food burger I've had in years. I hate it when places say they have a smash burger and they give you like the thickest patty. It's like a mile thick. A smash burger is supposed to be like a thin, crispy piece of parchment meat. And that's what this is. This is so extremely crispy. It's almost like a hash brown, but cow's version. And it's so highly seasoned. It's so salty. It has so much flavor and the grease has been squeezed out of it. So it's just charred meat left and it's incredible. Also, the topping combination, the bun is very soft. The pickles with the onion and the mustard, everything is kind of sour and it really balances out all that saltiness from the meat. Wow. I'm coming back here. I can't believe I've never had it. Let me do the mashed potato one last time. I'll see you tomorrow, girlies. Let's hope I don't get a tummy ache tonight. Day 3, or should I say Dave's 3, because of Dave's Hot Chicken. We're here. This is where we're gonna eat at. Now, this is probably my most hyped place I'm going to this week. Everyone always says, oh, Dave, good old Daddy Dave. He makes the best chicken. And it's like really, really hot. So I'm excited to try it. Yes. Ooh, it's so awkward. Okay. I'm excited to try it. I am. Now I did expect the branding to be like fiery for some reason, but it's not. It looks more like space themed, and I'm disappointed about that. I was ready to get a little bit demonic, you know? Rawr, you know? I was ready to get a little bit wild, but instead we're just gonna be floating in space, so that's not as exciting, but I'm hungry. Let's go.
Oh my gosh, just looking at this building, I feel like Sandra Bullock in Gravity. I feel like I'm floating. And this is the inside. As you can see, the vibe is like graffiti and a lot of random art pieces and a big bendy arm and an alligator might get eaten because we're in Florida. People love chewing on some gator, you know? This is the menu. They have a lot of chicken and different things. So I got the 2-piece tender meal with fries, and it came with pickles and ranch and this Dave's sauce, plus a side of mac and cheese and a side of kale slaw.
Girlies, I'm intimidated by these 2 tenders. I got 2 tenders because I was like, you know, let's have a light lunch. Let's be a little dainty. That Bojangles kind of changed me for bad. Wicked Part 2 for bad. And I was on the brink of diarrhea that day, but something pulled me back, you know, thankfully. I just didn't realize these tenders would be so massive and swollen. Part of me thinks, is this a turkey? Did they run out of chicken? Either way, I'm thankful. I mean, that looks like a turkey to me, doesn't it? So I'm shook by the size. I love that they gave me free pickles. That's incredible. I got me some ranch. I think they also gave me some Dave sauce, so we'll try that as well. Mac and cheese. Oh my gosh, so much. I'm nervous. What do I do? How do I act? Let's first try the fries, okay? They look a little bit seasoned. Cut the cameras. Paparazzi, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Ranch. I'm malfunctioning. A fry and a pickle. David, I'm so proud of you. The way you saw Goliath, you were like, oh my God, he's so big. Is he a chicken tender? and you still stood your ground is incredible. These fries are amazing. They're amazing. They're extremely crispy. And underneath the seasoning, they taste like a classic crinkle cut, really good salty fry. But the seasoning adds something special. It's not just your typical fry seasoning. It tastes kind of like cayenne pepper, but like not that spicy. You know what I mean? Like they took the essence of cayenne and they were like, leave the pepper out of this. We don't want it. We are trying to feed basic Americans. They can't handle black pepper. You know what I mean? So it has a special kind of Nashville hot flavor. I just did not expect the fries to taste like that. The chicken, of course. That's why I'm here. I love Dave. I'm gonna get on a couch and jump on it and say, I love David. I love David. Because that's what this man deserves. I've only tried the fries so far. Okay, let's try the kale slaw. So when I saw this, I was like, I gotta try it. You guys know I am full-time organic. I only eat food that sprouts from soil, and I'm also vegan. So I thought this was a great alternative to typical coleslaw that has so much meat in it. I can't eat that. Are you crazy? It looks like normal coleslaw with kale. Wow. Okay, you know, this is on me. I got chills, but in a bad way. I got chills on my waterline. This is on me because my hopes were so high. I thought every single thing would slay here. Apparently, that's not the case. This is a case on my iPhone. Oh my God, why do you watch me? Why do you watch me? Tell me now. I don't really like it. You know why? Because the kale adds nothing. You can't even taste it. It tastes like really base. What just flew off of me? Was that for my tooth? It tastes like KFC coleslaw, and I mean that as an insult. KFC coleslaw is so overly sweet, so overly saucy. Saucy? Salsa? Saucy. Ow. And that's what this is. It's like a sweet mayonnaise soup, crunchy cabbage dumplings floating throughout, and it's really giving me the ick. So maybe Dave is not the man I thought he was. I'm going back to Freddie. That's a real man. That's a man that will take care of me. I'm gonna give that a 2 out of 10, mama. Now it's time for the mac and cheese. Ooh, look at the seasonings in there. You can see the specks of flavor. I'm excited. Looks very saucy. Hot. Okay. Let me just say, I was so excited to come here. I really was. I was so excited. I grew a devil horn just to fit the theme. And yeah, it's not that this is bad, but it kind of tastes like frozen Stouffer's mac and cheese with some Cajun seasoning sprinkled in, and that's it. And you know what? Because there's seasoning, it's kind of making me feel like it tastes like Hamburger Helper. And I grew up eating Hamburger Helper. I don't look down upon it. I think it's actually delicious sometimes. But when I come to Dave's Hot Chicken, I don't need my hamburger to be helped. So yeah, it does have a cheesy flavor, but more of like a pre-made mac and cheese cheesy flavor. It isn't giving the quality I expected. So once again, that's on me. I'm gonna give that 4.5 out of 10. Now we got the chicken. This is the main event. The fries have slayed. The sides have been disappointing. If the chicken's disappointing, I will never speak to Dave again in my life. Then I'm taking the dogs. I'm taking the plants. I'm leaving. So let's just grab this turkey phalange and let's go in. Oh yes, and let's also try the Dave sauce. Oh! Dave sauce. Oh, Dave, get that away from me. Pickles. Mmm. Oh my God, I'm so happy. I was so scared. I was scared. I did not think my dreams would come true. Even though I'm in Orlando, the land of hope and magic. I was so afraid. But here I am, sitting tall, telling you that Dave's Hot Chicken is phenomenal. At least the chicken and the fries. There is something special about that chicken. Let me just say the inside of it, so juicy. Mama, I feel like this chicken did an ice plunge before heading to the factory. And the breading, oh my gosh, it is so crunchy and so crispy, yet the sauce has fully soaked into it, but it's not soggy whatsoever. Now the sauce is definitely like a classic Nashville hot sauce, but it's a little bit sweeter than usual. I feel like Willy Wonka would taste it and say, did my factory make this? No? Well, copy it. It's almost like a slight maple syrup flavor, but within all this nice cayenne heat. Oh, and I got medium, even though I wanted hot, spicy, the spiciest they had, because I'm an alpha. and my taste buds have little biceps on them. I chose medium because, like I said, Bojangles really put me in my place. It reminded me that I am human, and my 3 stomachs are not made of steel. They're made of like aluminum foil, and they crumble up real easily. But it was the perfect level of heat. I feel like it was very accurate. It tasted like a medium heat. My lips are singeing just a tiny bit. I feel like Kylie Jenner, you know, after she gets absolutely nothing done. It's all natural. Exactly. Now, what I didn't like was Dave's sauce. Dave.
Focus on the chicken and the fries. Everything else is a disaster.
I'm just kidding, Dave. I am very grateful for this massive arm. It just tastes like Thousand Island dressing mixed with Miracle Whip. It is so extremely sweet and so tart, but the chicken was worth the trip. 100%. I'm so grateful. I'm giving the chicken itself 10 out of 10, and that's that. Oh, the lighting. Oh, wow. Usually I don't like the sun, but today I think it's on my side. Literally, it's on my good side. So girlies, we were supposed to eat at Fat Burger tonight, right? I was excited for it like yesterday, but today, honestly, I think I've had a little too much fried foods over the past couple days. I think I need a break. I'm sorry. So we're not taste testing Fat Burger today, but luckily I still have my juicy meatloaf. So instead we're eating at Noodles and Company. I've never had it. I've always heard of it. It sounds very business casual, you know, and apparently they have a lot of different kinds of noodles and salads and lighter things like that. So I'm super hyped and I'm hungry. Let's go eat. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, Timmy, it's called Noodles World Kitchen, not Noodles and Company. I Googled it. Apparently it has 2 names, kind of like Checkers and what's the other one? Chess? No, wait, no, Checkers and Rhonda? I don't remember, but you know, certain restaurants have 2 names. Not everyone can be as iconic as Cher, and that's okay. Anyways, this is the menu. As you can see, they have lots of pasta. There's spaghetti flying everywhere, but I got these spicy Korean steak noodles with a Caesar salad and a snoodle doodle cookie for dessert. I'm super hyped. The Caesar salad is coated. Thank you. I'm so sick of places giving me a little plastic cup of Caesar dressing to mix myself. I'm sorry, but are we not trying to save the earth? Are we not trying to raise the turtles up like Josh Groban? That's my second Josh Groban joke in this video. I don't even listen to that man. He seems nice, but I don't listen to him. But this, oh girlies, they went in with the dressing. We also have croutons, Parmesano Reggiano, and chicken. So let's see what it's giving. Okay. That is absolutely nothing special at all. But, ooh! The Atlantic Ocean aftertaste is quite strong with this one. I could really taste that sea cucumber essence, you know? That's my favorite kind of cucumber. I like to make it into pickles. The lettuce is fresh. It's crisp. That's good. The croutons taste like they're from Publix. I shop at Publix. I buy their croutons. Fine with me. The chicken is interesting. It does not taste processed, but it does taste kind of like pre-cooked. It tastes like it's been sitting in the fridge, but it's not bad. It could be foamy. It's not foamy. Oh wait, I'm getting a memory. Sorry, it was just foam, memory foam. And it has like no seasoning on it besides salt and pepper. It tastes like plain grilled cold chicken. I'm not mad at that. Now the dressing just tastes like really basic. It's a tangy Caesar, but it's probably not fresh. You know, it tastes like Ken's. Not to shade Ken. Me and him go way back. We have actually a very rich history. I was his little secret for a while. I don't know why I said that. I wasn't. Don't tell his wife. Every element is extremely basic, but it's still enjoyable. It's a Caesar salad. I like Caesar salad. So I'm gonna give it a 6 out of 10. I'm liking the vibe of this place. You know, I did expect some cubicles or like a printer somewhere. Maybe even a break room where you can gossip with the girls. But no, it's a typical restaurant. Why would they call it company then? Now it's time for the main entree. I'm so hyped. These are the spicy Korean steak noodles. They have cucumbers, green onions, a lot of ramen, some steak. Let's go in. Oh, it's great so far. It's all great so far. Thank you. Let's see. The steak looks a little chicken-like. I think that this cow can gobble. And the steak by itself. What is that? It's not falling apart. It's staying in one eraser style glob. Let me be fair and give the steak another try. Okay, a different chunk. Maybe it won't be as indestructible. Okay. It's less chewy. Still terrible. I have said it 1,000 times before in my life, I'll say it again. I'm uncultured, I don't know what I'm talking about 99% of the time, and I'm not an expert on Korean cuisine. But I'm pretty sure it probably doesn't taste like this. Right? It's enjoyable. I think that the noodles are plump and they have a nice texture, perfectly cooked. Definitely softer than al dente, but that's how I like it. You know, when people say, make it al dente, I say, mama, this is pasta, this isn't toffee. And I love the cucumbers, they add a burst of freshness. I like the green onions. The sauce is just very rich, very. If it was a little toned down, I think it would be 10 times better. It's just extremely sweet. There is a very nice spice to it, and it's making my boogers kind of melt a little bit into a booger soup, just a little bit, and that feels quite nice. But it's almost like drinking honey, you know, it's so much. Now the steak is ruining my day, it's ruining my life actually. It might be the worst steak I've ever had at any restaurant, including like Taco Bell. I'm not joking, at least Taco Bell steak is chewable. This is like chewing on meat flavored trampoline. I think I would get more use out of it if it was turned into a tiny little trampoline. At least I could bounce my finger on it. There's the tiniest bit of meat flavor, but otherwise there's no flavor whatsoever. It is not enjoyable. It is not doing anything good for the planet. And I wish I never tried the steak. I really wish I never did. I would like to forget. How'd I get here? Where am I? Why am I in an office building? But other than the meat, it is enjoyable enough to eat. Dr. Seuss, Cindy Lou Who would really hate this meat. She would say, is that who meat? I'm gonna have to give it a 4.5 out of 10. I'm being generous. Okay, last but not least, we have this gorgeous cookie. Now, I love Snickerdoodle cookies. They're one of my favorite cookies. I love the cinnamon flavor. I feel like they're very different from all the other cookies out there. But this is not called a Snickerdoodle cookie. It's called a Snoodle Doodle. This is also from Whoville. Oh, it's pretty bendy. And it seems to be like a Snickerdoodle, but with like chunks of maybe caramel in it. I'm ready. Slap my Snickerdoodle and call me Cookie. That made the trip to Mediocre Metropolis worth it. It turns out Mediocre Metropolis was just a stop on the way to Flavor Town. We can only stay there for a second because Guy Fieri says there's always people coming in and out. It's very busy. We're a big tourist attraction.
He's like, welcome to Tabas, Travis, and Tabs.
That was the best part by far. It tasted like a Snickerdoodle, but chewier and with little pockets of caramel. It literally tastes exactly how it looked. Oh my gosh, the eraser's coming back up. It tasted pretty fresh too. It did not have any weird process like Chips Ahoy background flavor. Yes, Chips Ahoy, the soft baked cookies are vile. And if you like them, I would really question everything about your taste buds. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. Very good. So my meal was, I'm grateful for it. That's what it was. Girlies, it's day 4. I know that Pennywise dance made me seem very joyful, but I'm actually in a terrible mood. I stopped at the doctor's office because it's a Monday, a day of work, and I explained everything via note on my phone because I didn't feel like spending all that stuttering energy. I'm done. I'm done. And the front desk lady was like typing away. She was like, oh. Okay. And then she was like, I sent it. And I was like, sent what? And she was like, I sent the doctor an email. And I was like, okay, do you think it'll be ready today or tomorrow maybe? And then she was like, I don't know. The doctor's on vacation. And I was like, oh, okay. And then she was like, I tried to help you. I don't know why she ended it like that. It was kind of rough, but that's where I'm at. But the good news is we're at Fazoli's. I thought it was called Fazioli's, like ravioli or areoli. But no, it's Fazoli. Get with it. And food is gonna make everything better, as per usual, unless if it's disgusting. Let's go eat. Sorry, I was just clearing my throat. This is Fazoli. So as you can see, it looks like a classic fast food place, but instead of burgers and fries, it has classic Italian food. And they have a touch screen, that's great. Here's some of the menu, and this is what I got. It came with free breadsticks. I also got some cheese pizza and the classic sampler, which has fettuccine alfredo, lasagna, and a meatball and spaghetti. Okay, girly, so there's a table of policemen right next to me, and I've never filmed in front of the popo. I hope they don't think I'm doing something wrong. I don't know. I don't want to get in trouble. I don't know. I think I'm allowed to. It's fine. So let's just act extra demure. The dessert is still coming. It's the Italian donuts. Mamma mia. Hello. Thank you so much. She almost heard me say, Mamma mia, donut, as she brought the donuts. I love that. These are them. Gorgeous. This is a lot of food. I did not know that it came with free breadsticks. So let's just try those first. Let's dig in. Boom. I'm glitching. Okay, wow. Okay, what a strong first impression. Not a good one, but a strong one. Men. The bread itself is very soft, very nice. They taste fresh like Olive Garden's breadsticks, honestly. And those aren't the best breadsticks ever, but they're sit-down restaurant breadsticks. So the fact these fast food breadsticks even compare to them is kind of astronomically incredible, right? Hello. More breadsticks? Oh, no, thank you. I'm good, but thank you so much. They just come around to tables passing out more breadsticks. What kind of fast food establishment is this? This is beautiful. I wish I liked the breadsticks. The issue is that the breadsticks are soaked in this fake tasting butter. A lot like the butter that was on the Bojangles biscuit, the movie theater AMC Nicole Kidman goop. We come to this place for magic butter. It tastes like that. It's so strong and tastes like butter flavoring more than butter itself. There's a nice garlic powder vibe as well, but the butter is so strong and there's so much of it. I can't. I have to give those a 4 out of 10. Now we have pizza. Timicho. That is pizza from the gutters, and that's why it's so good. Yes, like I said, the pizza tastes like it's from a dumpster in the best way possible. This is the trashiest kind of pizza you could possibly find, but it still tastes so good. It's good trash. It's hefty. It's a nice trash bag that actually doesn't break on your way to dump it out. The crust tastes like it's been frozen, but it's still crispy and has that golden brown flavor. The sauce is very sweet, very tangy, and it tastes kind of like ragu, but with an extra kick. And then the cheese is so salty, and it's honestly like halfway melted. Like the shreds were still kind of holding their shape, kind of like I hold mine with my love handles. Grab on, sis. I think these cups have me feeling a little crazier and more nervous than usual. It's like really, and it just has that salty, almost like, you know what this tastes like? It tastes like Chuck E. Cheese pizza made by a rat, but a very musically talented rat. And I don't even care if the pizza slices are different shapes. I don't care if the pizza is a puzzle. I will eat it and enjoy it. So I'm gonna give the pizza, honestly, a 7 out of 10 for low quality pizza. Don't get it twisted. I'm not comparing this to New York style or even Chicago, which is deep dish, a lot like me. Now we have the sampler, guys. This is giving tour of Italy from the garden, full of olives and pimentos. We got some fettuccine alfredo, some meatball spaghetti, and some lasagna. And I think they need to call this spaghetti and meatball because they only gave me one. So I think that we should really think about the branding and think about what we're providing to customers. So let's just try that first. And they did put cheese on it next to my table, just like a sit-down restaurant. I love that. They're looking at me. Officer, stop. Stop it. It's not bad. I think the meatball is actually quite good. It tastes like a high-end frozen meatball, like a frozen meatball from like Whole Foods or something, you know? There's a real meaty flavor to it, you know? It doesn't have that Subway kind of dog food meatball flavor, the Purina ball. Oh my gosh, that sounds like a glamorous event for dogs. But it does still taste frozen, if that makes sense. There's some Italian seasoning in there, pretty classic meaty texture. I'm happy with it. The sauce itself, though, is okay. It definitely tastes like Prego with a little bit of extra dried up Italian seasonings in there. They were like, you know, let's just dress it up a little bit. No one's gonna know. No one's gonna know. They're gonna know. They're never gonna know. But it's salty enough, and that's rare for marinara. I'm gonna give that a nice 6 out of 10. Next up, we got the fettuccine. I'm excited for this. So they just kind of dump the sauce onto the noodles. They don't really mix it, which is fine with me. I can mix it. What in the world? That's better than most sit-down restaurant Alfredos. It's not like amazing, but I'm just shocked that it's this good at a fast food place. Let me tell you. First of all, the actual fettuccine is perfectly cooked. They boiled it and they were like, stop right when it was done. The sauce is so creamy and so fresh. I swear they have a Fazoli cow in the back that they're squeezing dry every morning. It tastes like heavy cream. There's a genuine Parmesan sharpness and also a fresh cracked black pepper flavor to it. I'm really impressed. So much better than jarred sauce. Oh, I just got a whiff of BO. I got a whiff of BO. I'm not saying it's the officers. I'm not, no. Is it? No, it's definitely not me. That's the only person I can vouch for. I have to give that a very strong 9 out of 10. I'm shocked. Now it's time for the lasagna. This looks really good. We have a nice portion here. Okay. Okay, I have conflicting thoughts. I enjoyed that a little too much. I'm saying that because the meat sauce did taste like Chef Boyardee. The D is fire. Exactly. It had that kind of canned ground beef flavor to it, but the sauce was also very, very salty and tangy and flavorful. So that's what's conflicting me. The meat in it is a mess, but the sauce itself is so good. And the lasagna itself had a very cakey texture to it. It was really stuck together into one brick, which I like when it comes to lasagna. I don't like the noodles slipping and sliding around. They're like, whoa, this sauce is really slippery. Oh my. It had that perfect texture, that nice ricotta flavor. You know, other than that processed meat vibe, I gotta give that still like a 8 out of 10. Last but not least, we have the Italian donuts.
Have you ever had a Krispy Kreme? Was it crispy?
Right. Dip it in the chocolate sauce. One more bite. Let's see. Let's just put that right there. You girlies know I love sweets. I really do. But to be honest, these don't taste like donuts. They taste like fried bread, like Wonder Bread. If, you know, your neighbor Kathleen got a little crazy and she was like, let me fry some Wonder Bread, mix it up, have a little fiesta, you know? This is what it would taste like. There's no vibe of donut whatsoever. And even with the chocolate sauce, it feels like I'm dipping bread into chocolate sauce. So I don't get it. But I'm grazie, I'm grateful. So I'm gonna have to give those a 3 out of 10.
Wow.
But honestly, I'm pleasantly surprised. I really did like the sampler a lot. I think it was the best part, and I like the pizza too, so I would totally come back. I would.
For our day 4 dinner, we are at Slim Chickens, which kind of looks like a prison for some reason. Let the chickens out, come on. And this is the inside. It also has a slight diner vibe to it, but I'm not gonna do the mashed potato here because I never do the same dance twice in a video. Instead, I'm gonna do the tapioca. This is the menu. They have all the classic chicken type items. So I got some fried pickles, some buffalo chicken wings, potato salad, Texas toast, and this jar of cherry cheesecake. Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm having the best time already, but we have to try these fried pickles before I start yapping, because fried pickles get kind of nasty when they get warm, or like lukewarm, you know? Luke, I'm so glad Lorelai chose you. And we have ranch right here. Oh, I'm so excited. Oh yeah. Oh, with ranch. We got a whole roll of paper towels, guys. I love a restaurant that's prepared for me. They're like, he's coming. Get the roll out. One napkin won't suffice. I've never used the word suffice before. I feel like Louisa May Alcott, Beth's creator. These are good. Not perfect, but strong. The most common problem in the fried pickle community is the fact that they're all too salty. And these ones are too salty as well, but it's okay. It's to be expected most of the times. I have had a few fried pickles that have not been too salty, and those have been some of the best moments of my life, along with getting married and also bringing my daughter Regina into this world. But even though these are too salty, otherwise they're almost perfect. They are greasy because they're leaving massive grease prints right on the cardboard, which is fine. I leave massive grease prints when I put my face up against a window. It's like an oil slick, like a rainbow. It's actually quite pretty, but they don't taste greasy, so that's good. The batter is very thin, very crispy, and it just has this like black pepper classic flavor to it. The ranch is incredible. Tastes just as good as Denny's, and Denny's is the queen of ranch. So I'm gonna have to give those a nice 7.5 out of 10. Very strong. Let me just talk a little bit. I have some things on my mind. First of all, I'm very hyped up because on the way here, I was listening to Gnarly by Cat's Eye, and I was screaming the lyrics like a madman, driving like Cruella de Vil, but at the speed limit and also not erratically. But like I felt her energy, her presence with me in the car. Second of all, we are in Celebration. Yes, I love celebrating. If you haven't heard, Celebration is basically a town that is near Disney World that was created by Mickey. Mickey created it. He was like, this is going to be my town. And I think that he gave up on it or like sold it or something. And he was like, you know, I'm just a little rat. I can't handle all this management. What? But it's still a very nice town. It's very picturesque. So that's all I had to say. I just really had to blurt all that out. Also, I love this bendy straw. It's so much fun. See, this is the straws they give you in a Celebration. They're like, even our straws are celebrating, and also real plastic. Next up, let's try this Texas toast. Why not? It tastes just like the Texas cake we had the other day. That's crazy. I guess Texas only has one flavor, and that flavor is yo. I'm just kidding. It tastes nothing like it, but it is nice and fluffy, crispy on the edges. It tastes like a grilled cheese without the cheese and a slight garlic flavor. It's light, but good. Okay, I need to dig into this potato salad. That's different. Mmm. Excuse me, that's not your mama's potato salad. It's your daddy's. And he likes to mix it up in the kitchen. He's like a DJ when he cooks. This is incredible. This is unfathomable. When you order potato salad, you think, okay, I'm gonna be tasting the flavors of a mustard seed and a jar of Hellmann's. But this is not any of those things. This tastes like a baked potato that's been fully made with the bacon, tons of sour cream, a lot of butter, but it's like the cold version of that. So it's like a baked potato flavored potato salad. The potato inception. It is so sour creamy and so rich, but there is a tartness. It's not mustard, it's something else. Maybe a little bit of vinegar possibly, but just a hint, which kind of does make it still feel refreshing. So it's like the best of both worlds. If Hannah Montana had a baked potato and potato salad, and then she took off her mustard wig and she was like, oh, hey y'all, I'm actually a baked potato. That would be this. Exactly, Miley. That's a 10 out of 10 for me. Shockingly good. So we have buffalo wings and cayenne ranch. I'm so excited. I got the 6-piece because the devil told me to, and I tried to resist, but I couldn't. Okay, let's... Oh, it's on the table. It's fine. Let's just eat that one last if I feel extra desperate. Oh, this one too. Oh my God, they're all falling on the table. It's fine. I'm sure the table's clean. Let's see what it's giving. Oh my God. Oh my. I'm living. I'm laughing. And I'm loving. You don't want to see that. Only Tammy can see that. Those wings are fantastic. I wish I had the 12-piece instead. I really do. Life is full of regrets, so it's okay, but those are great. I have one complaint, and that is the fact that there's not a ton of meat on them. I wish they were a little more meaty, but there's no blubber, there's no goop. They taste totally... They are totally lean and crispy on the outside, and the buffalo sauce is just the quintessential perfect buffalo sauce. It is spicy, but not too spicy. It's creamy, it's buttery, it's salty, and it has such an amazing tang to it. Fantastic wings, and with the ranch, incredible. 9 out of 10. This place, she's really good. And we still have dessert, but guys, by the way, the employees here are so nice. One of the guys here recognized me, and he was so wonderful, and we took a picture. I'm loving my time here. Now it's time for our cheesecake in a jar. You know, I think the Amish probably make this better because they love jarring things. I thought this was like a hand reaching out to me for a second. I don't know why. Hello, sir. Nice to meet you. That was really scary. For a second, I thought that Slim Chickens was haunted by chickens. They're coming back for revenge. Anyways, like I was saying, Amish people love to put things in jars. They love to keep things for like 50 years for their ancestors to eat. Oh! Ay, Dios mío. You're joking, you're joking. Stop it, stop it. Ugh. I'm resisting eating the whole jar. I'm really trying to stop myself because, you know, would I eat a whole jar of Jif peanut butter? Probably. That's incredible. And it's so simple. You know, the cheesecake itself just tastes like a classic New York cheesecake. You know, a piece of cheesecake that's like, hey, I'm walking here. I've never sounded that New York. Wow, I really ate that. It has a good texture. Is it the freshest cheesecake? No, but it doesn't really taste that processed either. And the cherries taste like jarred cherry pie filling, which is incredible. I love it. And the whipped cream tastes like whipped cream. It's a very cohesive jar, and I'm so grateful for that. 10 out of 10. So, girlies, this is it. The video's over. I had the best time with you. Now, I have a question for you. What's your New Year's resolution? Mine was to eat more fast food. I already feel accomplished in that. I'm very proud of myself. So quick, right at the beginning of the year, too. By the way, I think it's obvious. I filmed this in December, right? So the whole time I've been saying it's the new year, it hasn't been. I love being a trickster. I had to do it because of my schedule. I'm going on a little Christmas vacay moment, okay? So technically I accomplished my resolution before the year even started. Wow. I'm really proud of myself. So anyways, what's your resolution? Let me know if you enjoyed this video. Give it a big thumbs up if you did. Subscribe. I'll see you guys next week. I love you so much. Bye, girlies. There's about 2 bites left in this jar. I'm gonna eat it.